morning to all. I welcome you for 10th Max online class. This is your Max teacher Balachandar. In this video, we are going to learn the new topic relation and functions. This chapter begins from set language. You have learnt in 9th standard. You know the definition of set. A set is a collection of well-defined objects. It means we must recognize the statement. There is no doubt. I hope you understand. That is the definition of well-defined. Everyone must accept the statement. Okay. Collection of districts in Tamil Nadu. There are 38 districts in Tamil Nadu. It is well defined. We must accept it. So this is one of the example of set. If we extend the topic or concept of set in two forms called relations and functions. So we need to know about Cartesian product before going to learn relations and function. We need to know about Cartesian product. So in this video I am going to explain about the Cartesian product. So Cartesian product. So before moving to Cartesian product, we just recall the concept of ordered pairs. Ordered pairs. If you take A comma B, this is one ordered pair. Here the first element belong to the first set and the second element belong to the second set. In Cartesian sheet, if you take the point 1 comma 2, the first one belong to x-axis, that 2 belong to y-axis, you know very well. So if you mark or if you plot the point on Cartesian sheet, the first one represent x-axis, second one represent y-axis. Okay, so this is called the ordered pairs. So the Cartesian product, what is mean by Cartesian product? It is the set of all possible ordered pairs. Set of all possible ordered pairs between the two non-empty sets A and B. Two non-empty sets A and B. What is mean by non-empty? You know, empty set means there is no element. So the opposite of non-empty means it contains some elements. This is the concept. Okay. So if I take A, the set A is equal to 1, 2, 3, and the set B is equal to A, B, C and D. The set A contains 3 elements, set B contains 4 elements. Okay. So now we are going to find the Cartesian product of A and B is like this. A cross B or Cartesian product of A and B. We are going to multiply A and B. Okay. So how to do it? For your better understanding, I am going to draw arrow diagram. This is A, this is B. Here set A contains 3 elements or 1, 2 and 3. Set B contains A, B, C and D. So there are 12 possible ordered pairs between A and B. What are they? If you take 1 means 1 comma A, 1 comma B, 1 comma C, 1 comma D. This is first one. So how to write? A cross B equal to first pair 1 comma A, third one 1 comma C, fourth one 1 comma D. Okay. If you take 2 from A, 2 comma A, 2 comma B, 2 comma C and 2 comma D. 2 comma A, 2 comma C and 2 comma D. This is second one. If you take the third one, 3 comma A, 3 comma B, 3 comma C and 3 comma D. So 3 comma A, 3 comma B, 3 comma C and 3 comma D. Okay. There are 12 possible ordered pairs between A and B. So n of A cross B is equal to 12, where n of A equal to 3 and n of B equal to 4. So n of A cross B equal to 12. Okay. So sometimes n of A cross B is given. N of A, either n of A or n of B is also given. They are asking to find any one of the number of elements in the set. So we can find easily. If 12 by 4 means we get 3. So there are 3 elements in set A. If n of A cross B equal to 12, n of A equal to 3, how many elements in the set B? So divided by 3, there are 4 elements. Okay. It is the formula. So n of A cross B equal to n of A into n of B. Okay. A cross B is equal to, how many elements are there? A cross B has 12 elements, 12 ordered pairs. What about B cross A? So if you draw first one B, second one A means, so there will be 12 ordered pairs, but they are not equal. They are not equal. Yes. 1 comma A. If you write B cross A means, it becomes A comma 1, B comma 1, C comma 1 and D comma 1, like that. Okay. I would like to ask one question. Is 1 comma 2 equal to 2 comma 1? This is a question. Is 1 comma 2 equal to 2 comma 1? No. So if you plot in the Cartesian sheet 1 comma 2, where do we plot it? This is 1, 1, 2. Okay. This is 1 comma 2. 2 comma 1, it should be 2, so 2 comma 1. Are they equal? No, they are not equal. Therefore, one more important result, A cross B is not equal to B cross A. When they are equal, when A cross B equal to B cross A, if A is equal to B, if A equal to B means, then A cross B equal to B cross A. Yes, the set A and B are equal set means A cross B equal to B cross A, otherwise they are not equal. I hope you understand. So in relations and functions, we have seen in the introduction of Cartesian product ordered pair, you know, the first one belong to the set A, the second one belong to the set B. If you plot on the Cartesian sheet, means the first one belong to x coordinate, the second one belong to y coordinate. So the definition of Cartesian product, that is set of all possible ordered pairs between A and B. I have given an example also, and n of A cross B equal to n of A into n of B. Okay, then A cross B is not equal to B cross A. Sometimes they are equal when A is equal to B. If the set A equal to set B means it is possible. Okay, so otherwise it won't be happen. Okay, so I hope you understand this concept. So we will see, or we will meet you in the next video. Thank you. Let us continue the topic Cartesian product. Now they are asking to show, or when will A cross B be equal to B cross A? Okay, let us begin with this question. So A cross B is not equal to B cross A. A cross B is not equal to B cross A in general. Okay, sometimes A cross B equal to B cross A when A and B are equal sets. A and B are equal sets. If A and B are equal sets, A cross B equal to B cross A. Okay, so what is mean by equal sets? If A and B are said to be equal sets, then they have exactly same elements. For example, set A have 1, 2, 3. Set B is also having 1, 2, 3. Then we can say set A and B are equal. I hope you understand. So here you can find A cross B and B cross A, both are same. Okay, that's why if A and B are equal sets, then A cross B equal to B cross A. I hope you understand the answer for this question. Let us move to the next one. A cross B equal to empty set. A cross B equal to empty set. When if either A or B, if and only if A equal to empty set or B equal to empty set. Okay, if A equal to null set and B is equal to 1, 2, there are 2 elements. Okay, so what about A cross B? There is no possible ordered pairs between A and B. So A cross B equal to empty set. Similarly, if you take B equal to empty set, A has some elements, A have some elements, means the resultant value of A cross B is also empty set. Okay, that's why they set A cross B equal to empty set if and only if. So A cross B equal to empty set if and only if either A is empty set or B is empty set. Okay, the next one, if n of A equal to P and n of B is equal to Q, then n of A cross B is equal to PQ. You know very well, number of elements in the set A equal to P and number of elements in the set B is equal to Q means total number of elements in the set n of A cross B. It means a Cartesian product has PQ number of elements. Okay, so this is also one of the important